Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
Starting off mostly clear, we are tracking just a few clouds kind of in the upper levels, but we'll see plenty of sunshine throughout the day. Our winds have already shifted out of the northeast, and it was breezy yesterday, and we're still expecting the same thing again for this afternoon, but all it's doing is trying to help it make it feel more comfortable. Here's saying a Doppler radar 548. We're not tracking any rainfall anywhere near the area, as really much of the deep south is relatively clear. Looking at the Body Cabell Tower camera in West Monroe, conditions are going to remain quiet and clear, but I say quiet, actually, we're still going to continue with these breezy winds. They're out of the northeast right now at 8 miles per hour, and dew points are still in the lower 60s. There's still moisture present here in Louisiana, but not too far away in South Arkansas. You guys' dew points have already fallen to the 50s. Now, as we go throughout the day, lots of sunshine. We'll continue to stay clear. We'll warm just to lower to near mid-80s for this afternoon, as the winds, like I said, will still continue to be breezy. But there's not a whole lot happening other than the winds moving in across the Mississippi Delta and southern Arkansas. We've got the post-frontal air mass now currently in place. Looking in the upper levels, like I said, there is still some moisture aloft, so we just have a few passing clouds. But in Arkansas, a little bit more drier in place, so your guys' sky from El Dorado to Crossett, Monticello will be much clearer. We're in the lower 60s. Camden's still at 59, 64 Ruston. We've been kind of in the mid-60s across Louisiana, and you'll notice the dew points. Notice how much drier it is just across the border into South Arkansas, and then Louisiana, we're still in the 60s. But we're going to see this dry air continue to move in throughout the course of today as these winds still continue out of the north. They're mainly between 5 to 10 miles per hour right now. They'll be back to around 15 to near 20 with some gusts as high as 22, 25 for this afternoon. Now, as we kind of head into Friday, we are expecting our winds to kind of start calming down a little bit. Still out of the north though, between 5 to 10 miles per hour, but the breeze itself will kind of start to calm down a little bit. Bus stop forecast, a few clouds now this afternoon, continue with sunshine, mid-80s. Still kind of warm, but also dew points will be falling. And matter of fact, to the north, we might see some spots hold off just in the upper 70s for our highs. Now, the cool down was expected to be short-lived because we knew as we go into next week, we were expecting much warmer conditions back to the upper 80s. As a matter of fact, looking like at this point, we could be pushing back to near 90 through Tuesday and Wednesday. And dew points themselves will still not be climbing much, so warmer but still drier. But this could lead to ongoing fire issues due to the fact we're still expecting precipitation outlook to remain relatively low, as we have worsening drought conditions already expected because the forecast itself will stay dry. So something we'll be watching as we kind of head deeper towards next week. So here within the short term, really the only thing is the fact that it's just going to feel more pleasant outside. So definitely still, if you got any outdoor plans today, tomorrow, for the weekend, it's going to be pretty great. We'll see a few clouds off to the east. Other than that, that's just for Friday. We're still expecting plenty of sunshine nonetheless. There will be some activity not too far away to the north, but we'll be too far away from it to have any type of impact. So 4 o'clock today, we hit the lower to mid-80s. Notice these winds still out of the northeast. Overnight, clear. We will fall to mid-50s, so definitely cooling down for later on tonight, enough to grab a jacket. And as we kind of progress forward through tomorrow, still mostly clear. We'll have a few clouds, but still plenty of sunshine nonetheless. Through Columbus Day, still less humid, but like I said, this is where the potential for fire threat will be. Something we'll be watching as temperatures climb, dew points stay low as they are, and we will expect dry conditions to worsen with the ongoing dry conditions through next week. Lows also continue lower 60s.